Anime love, feel the thrill. Characters that time can't kill. Anime love never fades. Lost in those bright escapades. Anime love, feel the thrill. Characters that time can't kill.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Anime Zone, and I'm here today to talk about my top 20 favourite female characters in anime. Now, these are female characters that have struck a chord with me for various reasons, whether it be the undeniably beauty, the personality, the comedic situations they get into, and lots of other things that I can talk about with these characters as I'm going along with each character. Now, they're going to be characters from different genres of anime, so yeah, I'm looking forward to this list, guys. Without any further ado, let's just get straight into this one. And kicking off this list, I'm starting off with a number 20 choice, and that is Makoto Mizuka from A Certain Scientific Railgun, A Certain Magical Index, and I think she's in the Certain Magical Index movie. I'm not too sure, I've not seen that yet. But there's so many reasons why I like this character. First of all, she's a little badass. When she gets into a fight, she doesn't stop. She goes and goes and goes, and she just is amazing to see in her fights. I really like what she goes through in the anime. She goes through some good fights, she goes through some deep fights, and she goes through some emotional fights as well. But that's not to say that's the only thing that I like about her. I like her personality. She's bubbly, carefree, and she's very funny in some situations. The friendship that she shares with a roommate, is the Kokoro, whatever she's called, yeah, it's quite funny, and she's always like, it's a one-sided thing where she likes Makoto. It's really funny to see, but she also is caring towards her friends, and she will stick her neck out for her friends, and she will help her friends that are in need. Really like this character, and I would love to see her come back in future anime, in future episodes of A Certain Scientific Railgun, Certain Magical Index, should they do more. Kicking off at number 19 is Haruhi Suzumiya from The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya and the Disappearance of Haruhi Suzumiya. Now, if you haven't seen Haruhi Suzumiya, don't worry about it. It's a great anime, and I highly recommend you check it out. But the reasons I like this character is because she's the only character in the anime that doesn't quite understand what's going on. She's oblivious to what her actions can do, could cause trouble for her friends in the anime. It's quite complex story a little bit, but basically she can do certain things but subconsciously, and it causes trouble for her friends. That's the best description I can go. But she is very funny as well. She's got a bubbly personality, but she can be very blunt towards her other friends, and she can be very condescending towards her friends as well. But she does it all with care and love and passion, and she's just a great character. But she's got to have things her own way. If she doesn't get things her own way, she can go in a bit of a mood. But yeah, I like the character for what she does, and I really like a friendship with one of the characters, and that is Kyon. Now, they have a unique and bubbly relationship stroke friendship, and it's a fantastic, hilarious thing to see, guys. Yeah, I really like Haruhi Suzumiya, and she is brilliant, and I wish they would make her more after the film. The Disappearance of Haruhi Suzumiya, I would love to see her come back. I'd love to see all the characters come back. And next up, we have a character that means a lot to me, because I've actually got a figure of her, and it is Nao Tomori from the anime Charlotte. She is a great female character for the anime as a whole. She's very passionate, and the things that she does in the anime is quite heartbreaking at times to see, because she's got her own little backstory, but I'm not going to say here because I'm going to be reviewing the anime at some point down the line anyway. But basically, she is a very cute person with a cute personality. She's bubbly as well. She can be very serious when she has to be, and she's not afraid to actually fight people. She's not afraid to stick up for herself. But she's just the kind of person that you would like to have as a friend. I mean, she is just one of the nicest people in the anime. She means very, very well, and she only tries to do what's right by her friends, and she always puts her friends before herself. She's selfless in the things that she does in the anime. I like her personality, I like her bond with her friends, and I just think she's a great female protagonist for the anime, and I couldn't pick a better protagonist for the anime of Charlotte. Next up, we have one of the sweetest characters in anime, who is an angel, literally. It is Belldandy from Oh My Goddess. She is amazing, she's selfless, she's beautiful, she's got a fantastic singing voice, and her relationship with Keiichi is very sweet, very dynamic, and very unique, and it's something I've not seen in anime as often as I'd like to see. I would like to see more animes take on this kind of a relationship that Belldandy and Keiichi share. It is what I would consider to be the most genuine relationship I've seen in anime for a long time. I've seen both seasons 1 and 2 of the Oh My Goddess, and their relationship is the best thing in the anime. Belldandy is such a lovely, caring, passionate, compassionate, sweet, loyal character, and so much more. She's just so freaking sweet, guys. Turn the Hoop a notch with my number 16 choice is Stocking Anarchy from Pantene Stocking with Got a Belt. The anime itself is hilarious. It's a parody. It's freaking larger than life. It's crude, but very entertaining and engaging. But that, all that aside, I want to talk about my favourite character in the anime. Of course, it's Stocking, with it being the female list. Yeah, Stocking Anarchy, she's just funny, she's a badass, she's very crude, and she's just mad, absolute mad. But when she gets serious, holy crap, she can not half move her, she could not half kick ass. But she also has a thing for being a goth as well, and she loves her sweet stuff, she loves the desserts and everything. That actually leads to one of my favourite episodes in the anime, when she's eating all the sweet stuff. Something funny happens in the anime, and I'm not going to give that away. But yeah, I really like Stocking as a character, and I just can't wait for season 2 to come when it drops. I've heard it's being worked on right now, but I'm not too sure when it's going to come out. But I really do like her as a character, and I just can't wait to see her make a comeback. For my number 15 choice, I've gone with one of my favourite characters from the anime, Fairy Tail, Lucy Heartfilia. I adore Lucy from Fairy Tail. She is so sweet, so nice, so caring, so gentle, and she just always has a good heart and a good will, and she's just very passionate, and she just will do anything for everything, anything for anybody. I really like her bond that she shares with Natsu in the anime, and you know, it's just really sweet, lovely, and so funny to see. But aside from that, yeah, she's got a lot of quirks to her personality. The things that she does, her backstory is very heartbreaking, and it's quite sad to see the struggles she goes through early on in the anime, but she grows as a character, she gets better as a character as the anime goes along. I've not finished Fairy Tail yet, but I am working on finishing it. It is a great series, and it's easily becoming one of my favourite animes I've seen in a long time. But yeah, adore Lucy. She's just a beautiful, fun, caring, lovely character, and I am so glad that she is the main female protagonist of the series. For my number 14 choice, I decided to go with Toka Yatagami from Date A Live. I like Date A Live series. I've seen the first 4 seasons so far. I've yet to see season 5, but I want to watch that soon so I know how the anime wraps up. I've heard it's wrapped up, but I'm not too sure if we're going to do another season. But from what I gather, season 5 was supposed to be the last season. But aside from that, Toka is a fantastic character. She's the first spirit that Shido meets back in season 1. I love her personality. She's curious, she's funny, she's sweet, she's engaging to see on screen, and she always gets jealous of Shido in some real hilarious situations. And she's just a fun character for the entire anime, and and she's just a blast. For me, I can't really say that I have another favourite character besides Toka, because she is just the heart of the anime. She is just the heart of that series, guys. All in all, fantastic female character, and I'm just sad to see her story end because I really like Toka. Next up, for my number 13 choice, I'm going with Ako Tamaki from the anime And You Thought There Was Never a Girl Online. This character is a nut job, but there is a but. She is hilarious to see on screen, and she's just got so many quirky personality traits to her. First of all, she's very protective towards Lucian, the person that she's got a thing for. She believes that she's married to him, but actually it's an in-game marriage. But she also has a lot of deep problems as well. She can't differentiate between the gaming world and real life in the anime, which makes her character somewhat quite of a heartbreaking thing to see. I mean, there are times in anime when I teared up because of her, and I mean that in the sweetest way. I mean, I like Ako as a character, as I said. But then again, she does have a wild side to her as well. She can get very jealous and boom, she can be snappy in an instant. But yeah, she's just a lovely character, and not to mention she's absolutely beautiful. Stepping back from a comedic character to one that's a little bit more heartbreaking, in fact a lot more heartbreaking character, Shoko Nishiyama from A Silent Voice. Wow. Oh my god, all I'm going to say is wow. When I seen A Silent Voice for the first time, and we learned that Shoko is deaf, and she gets bullied constantly by the main protagonist of the film, I was heartbroken for this child, because I used to get bullied as a kid in school myself, guys. But to see what she's went through in the anime because of her being deaf, I just was like, my mouth just dropped, and I was like in awe. But she rose above it all. She built a strength up, she built up a character, and she learned to overcome the barriers in her life that was pulling her down. And later on in the film, she's completely different. She's a much stronger person than when we first see her. But the film itself is a fantastic film. But Shoko, for me, made the film. She was the character that I was always happy to see on screen. I was always invested in what was going on with the character. I was always engaged in what she was going through. And I was just like, wow. And there was some scenes later on in the anime, and I was just like, it was that good. It was engaging, and that's what made her such a fantastic character for me. And she's definitely got a special place in my heart because I can relate to her so much. And now I want to talk about one of my favourite female characters from the anime School Rumble, and it is Yakumo Sakamoto. This character is so selfless. She is selfless to a T. And yes, she's not the most funny character in the anime. She's not one of the main characters in the anime per se, but she did what a lot of female anime characters don't do very often. She stole my heart, guys. She was like just an amazing character, and I'm just so sad that she did not get the ending to her character that she deserved, because she was in love with one of the other characters, but he was completely oblivious to all this, and they never ever ended up together, which it was just really hard to see. But aside from that, she's a great character, and she's a fantastic little sister to her older sister Tenma. Believe it or not, Yakumo is a lot more mature than Tenma, and she's younger. But yeah, Yakumo is definitely one not to miss. Bringing back a little bit of a feisty character now, I'm talking about Aria Kanzaki from Aria the Scarlet Ammo. She's a main female protagonist in the anime, and she is just a great character. She's related to Sherlock Holmes, which is discovered in the anime, but she's such a funny character. She is feisty character as well, but she's got so much emotional depth to her as well. She does the things that she does in the anime because of something that's happened to her mum. I'm not going to spoil it, but I will do a review of the anime as well. But yeah, her friendship that she builds with Kinji as the anime progresses is great, and they form a unique bond, and it's such a great bond. It's just a shame that in season 2 it was Aria Scarlet Ammo AA. It just didn't follow on from the first season, which I would have liked to have seen it follow on, because the first season ended quite well, but I would love to see season 2 with them engaging more with each other. It would have been great to see that, guys. But yeah, Aria is a great character, but don't ever piss her off, because she's just such a madhead sometimes. Going back to more of a dramatic character now, guys, I'm going to talk about Yuri Nakamura from the anime Angel Beats. This character is a great lead and a great female protagonist for the other members of her brigade, as it were, in the anime, but she has such a traumatized past, and it was such a heartbreaking backstory to see for this character, and it just literally brought me to tears, and I was like, whoa, the character went through so much before she died, because those of you who've seen the anime Angel Beats, you know what the story is about, because it's like them in the afterlife, but her backstory before she ended up where she is in the anime currently, I was just like, what the hell? I mean, it just, I teared up, guys, I'm not gonna lie. But she's a very strong leader, she's very passionate, and she does have some funny moments in the anime as well. But all that aside, guys, her character is a great character, and I freaking adored her character so much. Bringing the tension back up a notch, I'm talking about the character Inori Yuzuhara from the anime Guilty Crown. She is a pop star in the anime, but she's very layered character. She is part of an anti-terrorist group in the anime. She doesn't really have much comedic to her, but she is a genuine character. She's caring, she's loyal, and she's a fighter, and she fights for the greater good in the anime. But she does not have a happy ending in the anime, guys. I'm not going to spoil it, but she really stood out to me in the anime as a whole. When I first watched Guilty Crown, I was just in a state of what happened. I just was kind of in shock with what I'd seen. I was like that for a while after watching the anime, and it's because of Inori's character. She develops a good relationship and bond with Shu in the anime, and them two are really, really, really close in the anime, and as the series progresses they get even more closer. But it all comes crashing down at the end of the anime, guys, and needless to say, Inori as a character left an everlasting impression on me in the anime, and that is why she won't be forgotten. Not by me, not for a very long time. Next up, we have my favourite female character from the anime Accel World, Kuroyuki Hime, a female character that I found really interesting in the anime because something happens to her that forces her to go into hiding in a character in the gaming world, because it's where the anime is where you go into like a gaming simulation, and something happens to her in the anime that forces her to go into hiding. I really like her character, guys. I mean, she is very cutesy, but she's very serious, and she's got a serious nature, but she does have some fun moments as well. She's some funny moments, but she is very selfless, and there is one thing that she does in the entire anime that I was like, whoa. And for things that happened in the anime, in that scene, I never doubted the character at all after that scene. I'm not going to give the scene away, guys, because it's just not in my nature. And if you haven't seen Accel World and you like sci-fi, you like gaming, you like isekai anime, go and give Accel World a watch, guys. It's a good show. It's one of my favourite shows of all time, and I have a lot of fond memories with this one, guys. But Kuroyuki Hime as a character, for me, she stole the anime from me. It's a pity what they did to her in the second half of the anime. They completely sidelined the character. She wasn't in the anime as much as I would like to have been. In the first half she was in the anime a lot more, but in the second half she sadly wasn't in as much. But guys, Kuroyuki Hime will not be forgotten by me in a while. Next on the list, I'm talking about Yotsuba Nakano from the Quintessential Quintuplets. Come on, guys, I could not do a top 20 list without at least discussing one of the Quintessential Quintuplets here, and for me it's my favourite quintuplet in the anime, and it's Yotsuba. I really like Yotsuba's character. I really like how she's always hiding her true feelings. She doesn't let her true feelings show in the anime. She kind of like plays it off as a joke, but deep down the character is so varied. She has a lot of emotional depth to her. She's a very bubbly personality. She's very friendly, loving, adorable, sweet, cute, and everything in between. And her relationship that she develops with Futaro in the anime is dynamic. It's engaging to see, it's lovely, and it's beautiful. It's just a beautiful thing to see in anime, guys. And yeah, I really liked Yotsuba quite a lot in the anime, and I can't wait for the next part of the anime to come through, guys. It's being aired, I believe, right now. Yeah, guys, this is gonna be fantastic to see. I can't wait to see this after the film wrapped up a couple of years ago now. Here we are, guys, with the top 5 now, and it's going to get more interesting now, guys, because these are 5 characters for me that have really stood out over the years in anime. And my next character that I really want to talk about is Rinko Yamato from My Love Story. Guys, she is freaking adorable, and I mean adorable. The relationship she gets with Takeo is one of the sweetest, endearing, dynamic, loving, caring, gentle, natured, and everything that I've seen in an anime. But she is a very, very, very layered character. She gets happy in the anime, she gets depressed in the anime, she gets sad in the anime, but she's always got a bubbly side to her as well. She's very bubbly, she's very friendly, polite, sweet, adorable, and she's just one of the cutest characters in the anime, guys. I'm not even exaggerating. I first heard about My Love Story during a YouTube video. I was watching for some romantic comedy animes to watch, and that one just happened to be in the list, and it got me like, that looks interesting. What's that about? I want to see more of this. So I went and found it and watched it, and I'm so glad I did, because I really love Rinko. I think she's a fantastic character, and she's just so adorable, and she's so lovely. Next up, I have Rika Takanashi from Love, Chunibyo and Other Delusions, an anime that I've only just recently watched, but I really like Rika's character. I like how she's in her own mindset, kind of like Akko. She is having trouble distributing between reality and the real world, but not really, because Rika knows the difference, and she kind of retracts to her reality in her mind. It's really an interesting concept in anime that I've seen, but she is just precious, guys. She's one of the most precious characters I've seen in anime. She's such a, is it kawaii character, however you guys want to pronounce it, but she's very sweet, very funny, and she's a blast to see, and I'm just so glad that she got her own happy ending in the end of the anime, well, the anime film at least. And yeah, I really like Rika. I'm just glad that she ended up with Yuta in the anime. It was just perfect. The anime itself was really an interesting anime to see as well, but I'm not reviewing it. It was just an interesting concept, and it's something I've not seen in an anime, and I wish there was more shows that was like that, if you know what I mean. We're at the top 3, guys, and I bet you wanted to know who they are. Well, I'm going to start off with my number 3 choice, Megumin from Konosuba. Guys, I can't say how much I really like Megumin. Her character is so funny. Her relationship with Kazuma is hilarious, dynamic, sweet, endearing, and it's just one of my favourite relationships I've seen in anime in a very, very, very long time. Not since My Love Story have I seen a relationship quite like this one. But it seems to be very one-sided on Megumin's part, because I think that she realised Kazuma, but Kazuma, he's an idiot when it comes to girls. He has no clue what he's doing. But yeah, Megumin, I really like it, and the fact that she got her own spin-off series after the main series tells you something about her, right? And she's got a fan base out there. She's got a huge fan base out there. I mean, I like the character so much that I even got myself a figure of Megumin, which I will share with you guys a little later on. Maybe when I do a review of Konosuba, I'll introduce a figure to you guys then. But yeah, as I say, Megumin is a standout character with so much personality, so much traits. And the most hilarious thing is when she does her explosion magic, she just passes out after she does it. What kind of a character do you know that does things like that? She's just one of my favourite characters of all time, and I really like her, and I really cannot wait to see where they go with her in Konosuba Season 4. Fingers crossed we get that soon, guys, because I really have enjoyed watching Konosuba. I've actually recently just caught up with the series this year, a couple of months ago now, and I fell in love with Konosuba. And I actually watched the spin-off for the first time this year as well. Great character, great cinema series, great personality. I love Megumin, and I'm just so glad that she didn't change at all in the anime. She's not changed, and she stayed true to who she is, and it's exactly what I want to see. Okay, guys, for my next choice, I'm going with a character that's so misunderstood by everybody around her apart from one individual. I'm going with the character Tiger Isaka from Toradora. This character is so misunderstood by everyone around her. She comes across as kind of a tsundere character, but it's not the case with her. She just hides her true feelings, her true emotions from everybody else, and she is just a fantastic character. She's just got so much going for her. I really like her attitude, I really like her personality, I really like how she has a lot of cute moments in anime too, and I really like how she can be so funny. But the relationship that she gets with Ryuji in the anime, it's brilliant, it's fantastic. I mean, both of the characters alone are brilliant characters, but together they are amazing with impeccable chemistry, impeccable personalities, and they just bounce off of each other so well. Comedic, dramatic, whatever the situation may call for, they play off on each other so well. And it's because Ryuji is the only one who actually gets to be the person that truly understands Tiger and what her true nature is as the anime progresses. We see that as an audience as well. We see what kind of person Tiger is, so we kind of see it through Ryuji's eyes a little bit. But yeah, Tiger is definitely one of the most misunderstood characters in the anime, but she's got a fantastic personality when she opens up her heart. And here we are, guys, with the number one spot. Now you may be asking yourselves, who could be more cuter than Rika Takanashi? Who could be more sweeter than Rinko Yamato? Who can be the number one choice, and who is much better than all the characters I've talked about? Well, that character is my number one choice, and it's from an anime that I've recently watched. It's Marin Kitagawa from My Dress Up Darling. What is more to say about this character that I haven't said in my review of the anime? Yeah, Marin is very adventurous, very bubbly, very sweet, very caring, very gentle-natured, but she is a popular kid in school that kind of forms a relationship with a least popular guy in school, and the way that they set the story up for the anime is great, and I can't wait for season 2 of My Dress Up Darling. And I've heard that they're doing a live adaptation as well, which I don't really watch live adaptations, but if you guys want to check it out, by all means go and check it out when it's out. I don't know the release dates on that one though, so you guys will have to do your homework with that one, I'm afraid. But anyway, getting back to Marin now, I really like her character, and I can see why so many people in the anime community consider her to be the ultimate waifu. I mean, I've seen people talk to death about Marin, how much they love Marin, how much they really like Marin, and much like myself, I fell in love with this character. Like Yakumo, she definitely stole my heart as well. I mean, there were scenes where I was watching the anime and I was like, oh my god, but Marin is a very layered character as well, guys. Yes, she's a popular high school student, but she's funny. She gets depressed, she gets sad, she gets anxious. I mean, she's a goofball at heart, and we all know she's a goofball. But it kind of like takes what most animes do, the role reversal. They flip reverse it. It's normally the guy that's not realising his feelings towards a girl, but in this case, in My Dress Up Darling, it's the other way around. The female character, and she's realising her feelings towards the guy, which is hilarious to see in itself. That's not to say that she doesn't have all the other great personalities, because guys, she is fantastic, and that is why Marin Kitagawa is #1 choice for me in my top 20 female favourite anime characters. And there we have it, guys. Those are my top 20 favourite female anime characters, and I would love to know what you guys thought of my choices. Did you agree with my choices? Did you disagree with my choices? Do you feel like that I missed any characters out? And let me know in the comment section who is your favourite female anime characters, top 20, top 10, top 5, 1. But guys, that is going to wrap it up for today's video. Whew. Anyway guys, I hope you've enjoyed this journey with me, and I hope you've enjoyed the video. And yeah, I will see you guys all on the next one. It's going to be another anime review. And guys, if you like this comment, please hit the subscribe button below and like this video if you enjoyed it. My name is Lee from the Anime Zone, and I will see you guys on the next one. Until the next video comes out, guys, peace YouTube.
I've been hanging with the gang. It's a fairy tale if you thought you in our lane. We don't mess with fakes, so my homies keep it real. You ain't on our level, so stop messing with the ill. Yeah, they call me Makarov, the homie, I'm big.